Oh, hey guys, it's time to put down that boring stuff and pick up an action figure, cause this show is hell dope! On tonight's episode, Ted Darklaw and Black Knight, they're gonna be talking about that new Marvel Legends Maximus Spider-Man. It's got everybody's panties all in a bunch. We're gonna take a look at the new MOTU Origins Thundercats crossover. Oh, that sounds nice. I like that one a lot. Then there's Daddy Todd. He dropped some new toys from McFarlane. We're going to take a look at those. And then we're going to give you an update on the Diamond Select situation. Are they still going out of business, or are they okay now? We're going to talk about all this and so many more things. So sit back and grab yourself a can of spicy barbecue Pringle chips and get ready, because this show is hella dope. What's up, guys? My name is Ted Darklaw, and with me, as always, is the Black Knight. We are the co-owners of Hella Dope Toys, helladopetoys.com, and this show, it do be hella dope. Aaron.
Yo.
How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Another day at work, as always.
Oh. Well, you know, when you do what we do, isn't every day just another day at work?
Yep. It sure is.
Yep. I forgot to turn the right background on. There we go. That looks better. Much more vibrant. So, how was your week?
Not bad, man. Well, I had 4 days off and then worked 4 days, and yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, you did have that nice mini vacation where you were just straight. You were straight on the grind, dude. You were just fucking blowing me up, fucking making lists of demands, being like, "Hey, go do this and go do that and go do this." And I'm like, I'll fucking go do it. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when I don't have to be at work. I have time to actually tell you to do stuff and make sure it's done.
I told my wife, I was like, I think I'm ready for Aaron to go back to work. No, it was fine. We had a productive week while you were home, so it was nice. Yeah. So nothing exciting going on in your world?
Not really. Just a lot of wrestlers been moving lately, so super excited to see my shelf starting to dwindle down. One wrestling figure at a time.
It's like my old boss always used to say, you know, how do you eat an elephant? It's one bite at a time.
It's a big ass elephant, though.
You know, I always used to think that was a stupid fucking saying. And then one day I was just so overwhelmed and I was like, how do we eat an elephant? And no, it's been my mantra ever since. Man, StreamYard's doing this new thing where it won't auto scroll this chat for me. It's weird. That is weird.
I mean, it's working fine for me.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep touching stuff. I'm getting better at pushing buttons now, aside from this background thing. But I forgot one button. Out of 20.
Well, we'll let you slide on that one button.
Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, man. And you're not going to like this, dude. I'm feeling feisty. I got a little fucking... So it's laundry day. My underwear options were slim pickings, so I had to wear my sexy silk boxers. And those are not boxers that you just wear around for everyday activities, you know? And it literally has my panties in a bunch. So I'm fired up, dude. I'm fired up. These silk boxers got me feeling some type of way. We're going to get into all of that tonight on episode 104.
As you had to look at the bottom, make sure which episode we were on.
Dude, last week for the thumbnail, I forgot to even fucking put the number on there, and ever since then, I'm like, what fucking episode are we on? Does it even matter anymore?
No,
Doesn't matter.
we've surpassed 100, so it's over.
Yeah, yeah. Like once you hit 100, you might as well just fuck off, right? Get the fuck out of here. 100, we're done with you.
Yeah,
Over it. Over
done.
it. Cool. Well, we got a lot to get into, but before we do any of that, Aaron, I have to ask you.
Actually, Daredevil Dave wants to ask.
Oh, Daredevil Dave says, so what y'all sipping on? Aaron, answer the man.
Well,
I'll keep him waiting.
It's been a rough 3 or 4 days, especially the past 2 days. Shitty day at the day job. So to commemorate the shitty day that I had, I am enjoying a spiked orange soda.
And boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
It's still boots and pants, man. Boots and pants.
It's boots and cats and boots and cats. Nah, I don't know, man. Boots and cats, dude. Boots and cats.
Well, you hit that S at the end with the pants, and it's like, ooh.
But I'm fucking saying cats, dude.
Boots and pants.
Cats and pants. All right. You do boots and pants. I'll do boots and cats. Okay, ready? Let's go.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots. You got that hi hat. That's.
I'm so glad we did not pursue our musical careers together.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
that's okay though. Whatever are you sipping on? It's, we don't want to keep the people's waiting.
Yeah, we don't want to keep Daredevil Dave waiting, dude. Well, in my trusty Hella Dope mug, I have some coffee because, when your panties are in a bunch, what do you do? You just fucking drink some fucking coffee and be more fucking pissed off about it. And that's the vibe that we're bringing today, Aaron. That's the vibe that we're fucking bringing to this show. You want to be fired up, chat? I'm fired up. I want y'all to be fired up with me. Yeah. And Aaron can be over there and be grumpy with his fucking orange soda alcohol going boots and pants and boots and pants.
Yeah.
I promise after an hour in, I'll tone it down. I'll tone it down. Well, I guess with that out of the way, dude, we're moving right along here. I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
Let's say what's up to the chat.
I can do that. We got Roll Keeper. Hello. Let's go. If Max Spidey is over 40, I'm out.
We gonna be talking about it. I don't want to talk about the price. Also, I need to put in an asterisk on this chat because Zakanin popped in Friday night after I fucking made this link live. And he was technically the first in the chat specifically just to shit on Roll Keeper. That's the only reason why he didn't do it. That's the only reason why he did it. And yeah, he just wanted to crap on Roll Keeper's parade, knowing Roll Keeper would be number one. But Zakanin had to be a dick.
I mean,
so,
why not?
Yeah.
Miss Stacy Hatch marked herself safe from taking a ladder to the face this week. I mean, we're glad, we're happy. We don't want you taking ladder shots to the face, but if someone has to take one for the team, why not?
Yeah. I don't want to get hit in the face with a ladder.
I don't either. But she also says, hey and hello.
Hey.
And then allegedly this is still Robert Infinite Realms. I mean, we did see possibly it was him. Cannot confirm or deny.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Titan, hail to the Hell Up Duo, and the Hellions in the chat.
Howdy.
Actually, I like that one. And of course, the missus upstairs is wishing everyone a good evening. Daredevil Dave using his member chat for
Let's
1 month.
go, Dave.
Trust the Screamer. Gentlemen, now we choose you over Ninja, and Ted, my wife, still wants a hug.
Oh, right. That's because I'm sad, not because it's a weird thing. She's giving me a pity hug because, as Northern Nomad would say, I have emotional damage.
Mm.
Did I do that okay? Was that good?
Or you're a sucker.
Yeah, it might be a sucker. It's more accurate.
We got Matthew Matson. What's up?
What's up, brah?
Punk with Toys has come to join us. How's it
That's
going?
nice of him. You know, normally he messages me and he's like, "Your show's boring as fuck. I'm out." So, you know, I assume by now he's already checked out. The second he heard about my silk fucking panties, he was like gone.
I mean, I was going to, but then I'm like, I got nothing else better to do.
Yeah,
I figured I'd hang out.
you hear about my silk panties all the time.
I do, sadly. And we got Ken's Toys wishing World Keeper and Legend Series a Halo.
Halo.
Action Figs. I'm kind of turned on by Ted's talk of his sexy undies.
Yeah, baby.
13th Prince. Hello, dope friends. Well, hello.
I feel like I haven't seen 13 Prince in forever.
It has been a hot minute.
Where the hell you been, bro?
Doing bro things, I guess. And then, out of nowhere, joining us for TGIS, as he puts it, it's Chad.
Oh, it's Chad.
Yeah.
I don't have an It's Chad music to play. I'm sorry, Chad. I don't have one of those fucking keyboard paddle things. Yeah, I really need StreamYard just to make me some better fucking hotkeys. You know, I pay them an ignorant amount each month. I should be able to push the number 7 and it plays fucking It's Chad's music, right? That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Why is that not a fucking thing?
I don't know.
All right. I'm done.
Okay.
Hi, Chad. Love you.
And of course, the Titan Ted's getting all fired up with those silk panties.
The silk panties, baby.
All right. That's it.
That's it. Wow. Easy chat night. Y'all are chilling tonight.
Punk says he's still here though.
For now. He was probably walking away. He was probably literally on his way out. And then he was like, "Nope, I'm still here."
There it is.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. All right, Aaron, let's stop fucking teasing around, okay? I need to talk about this fucking Spider-Man figure, Aaron, and I don't want to talk about the price, okay? The price has been fucking beaten to death, okay? It ends up being whatever the fuck it ends up being, and then everybody can go fucking cry about it then. Until then, it is pure speculation.
But 1 second, sir. 1 second. Very important message just came in. Your godson says you need to watch your potty mouth.
Bethany, come on. How long have we known each other? You know how many times I know he's in the room and I still just can't control myself? And then I have to I'm like, Aaron's got me on speakerphone in the car. I don't know that Jaden's there, and I'm just sitting here going F-bomb this, F-bomb that. And then in the background I hear, "Hi, Teddy." And I'm like, "Oh, motherfucker." And I'm like, my bad. I'll tone it down a little bit. 5 seconds later, I'm back on that bullshit. I'm back on it. So
5 seconds.
I would like to say, I will try, but the truth is, I'm gonna forget. And that's, don't bring me around children. That's just the motto here. That's the motto. All right, Aaron, I'm gonna fucking pull this up here.
Okay.
Which one is it? It's this one. Okay, there it is, Aaron. There it is in all its glory. I'm going to zoom in on that a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just for now. Okay. I am curious. And again, I'm not talking about price here. I would like to know your honest opinion of this solicitation. Fuck the price. We'll just assume it's something reasonable, okay? For the sake of argument. It's something reasonable. What are your thoughts?
No, I mean, you get what? 5 sets of hands, 2 alternate heads, a spider sense, some webbing. I mean, I don't have many Spider-Man to compare this to other than I got 2. Do I have 2? Yeah, I have 2. I mean, I know we're not talking price, but I mean, if I would love to have it in my collection. I like the look of it. I like everything about it. Why not? But at the end of the day, it still comes down to the price.
Okay. That's fair. So, all right. We'll dabble in the price. $35, and you're fine bringing this bad boy home.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the going rate for most of their deluxes now, anyway.
All right. I need to talk about this thing, okay? Because this thing's got me feeling some type of way. Aaron, overall,
Actually,
I'm not
hold on. What is that?
What is what?
Above Spider-Man's head?
Oh, you mean this giant the
the
splooge thing?
Yeah.
That's what it is, and it comes with its own stand.
Oh.
Do you know the kind of things Thanos Copter can do with this?
Oh man, he's probably already plotting.
Hold on, can I zoom in on the splooge? There it is. There we go. We all know what that looks like, fellas, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to express my opinion, Aaron. Okay? My opinion. Nobody has to agree with my opinion, and that is okay. If anything, it's a fucking conversation starter, all right? So please don't fucking come shitting down on me because I'm about to have some hot takes on this thing. So, number 1. Dude, I'm not a fan of the McFarlane head. That's just my own personal opinion. It has nothing to do with me thinking, oh, this head looks bad or whatever. I feel like the McFarlane style is like, it's like classified as iconic, and I feel like I'm supposed to like it. And when I see McFarlane Spider-Man, like, it kind of catches my eye, but I've never liked it. I've never liked it my entire life. It always seemed like he was like, okay, cool. Well, how far can I stretch this into a fucking oval? Let me make the most ridiculous oval ever with the biggest fucking eyes ever. And I was just never a fan of the McFarlane Spider-Man. That's just my personal opinion. Oops, too close. This fucking head. Fuck this head. That is, I do not want that fucking Peter Parker head on any of my fucking Spider-Mans. It's a derpy fucking look. I don't like the look for Peter Parker. The ones that they had been doing over the past few years, which is more, it was comic book style. They even released one, I think, with Black Suit Spider-Man, where he had kind of like a black eye. I liked that head. I wouldn't have fucking complained if they threw that back in there, but then everybody would be like, hey, it's not new tooling. But this fucking thing looks ridiculous. And when you see it on the figure, like, it's not menacing. It's just kind of awkward and doofusy. So I fucking absolutely hate this Peter Parker head. Again, that is my personal opinion.
I mean, it could be a good alternate head to use as, like, you know, someone Spider-Man, like a bad guy, like a thug.
I could use it for Valaverse, where all the guys in Valaverse are just beating the shit out of him. I could
Yeah,
use it for that.
like you
I
can
could
finally give the hood a break.
Yeah, yeah. I will say something positive, Aaron. So I
Okay.
do like these hands. I like these hands for one reason. I think overall, like if I'm posing a Spider-Man or doing something like that, I think there are some uses for this. Maybe Peter Parker street clothed, kind of maybe suiting up. The main
Mhm.
reason I would want these hands is because I have the Marvel Legends Stan Lee from several years ago, and
Yeah,
he
no,
is
no,
posed on top of my Detolf over here, and he's with Spider-Man, and he's doing the web whipping thing, right?
right.
But unfortunately, Stan Lee did not come with a web whipping hand, but this would be perfect. So I have him with a Spider-Man hand. So it's like he's wearing a Spider-Man glove. You know, it's cute. It's whatever. It's not what I wanted, but it works. But this hopefully could go on my Stan Lee figure and make it a little more accurate overall. So
Okay.
I don't hate these. I don't think there's a lot of uses for them. Um, this I don't know about. I don't know. That looks I get it, but I don't know if I'm in love with it. I think it can be done better
Okay.
because it still looks like splooge, dude. Um, the fucking spider sense thing, like it's cute, it's whatever. I don't really need that. But these, dude,
Back to the splooge.
the fucking splooge, dude. I this bothers me for two reasons. One, it does look like splooge. Two, I don't need a fucking stand for fucking splooge. I get why Jada Toys has stands for their accessories, but I think when it comes to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man, this is not necessary. Um, I don't like it. Everybody's first thought is it's jizz. But I want to stop sharing this,
Okay.
and I wanna show some stuff here.
Okay. Show away.
So this is my Pizza Spider-Man with custom custom webbing. So this is, bendy. I can form this any way I want. This is I don't know the official term. It's bouquet wire. So I got this at like Joann's or something for maybe like a pack of 20 for like $3. So its intended use is tying bunches of flowers together. But one of these can easily turn into this webbing that you can easily display. And I have had this one for several years. And unlike my Marvel Legends Ghost Rider chain whip that's drooped over time, this motherfucker's still going strong. Still holding his fucking energy. But on top of that, dude, like this is the kind of shit that I want posed with my fucking Spider-Man. Sorry, this is actually backwards. Like this is what we want from webbing. Something that's bendy, posable. You can find a kind of do whatever the hell you want with it. What we don't want is a giant fucking splooge glob on a fucking stand. Again, this cost me $3 for 20 of these. It took me maybe 5 minutes tops to make. Super easy. There's an old toy customizer YouTuber, and unfortunately, I can't think of his name, but he is the one who showed me how to make that. But, dude, I don't want splooge accessories. And I'm not fucking buying it for that. Like, honestly, fucking keep it. And I'm not saying that the figure might not be better tooled or have better articulation or better fucking paint or anything like that. I don't fucking know. They're just fucking screenshots or whatever. But overall, I'm so happy with my other Spider-Mans that there's nothing nothing in that set that's making me want to buy that.
We probably need to see what the how that Spider-Man moves.
Yeah, yeah, and look, it might fucking be fucking fantastic. I think this one, which I have in a really crappy pose because I was doing something, whatever. I think this was supposed to be the definitive, like this was the last Marvel Legends Spider-Man that we ever needed. Because he moved so well and he's not pinless, but um, I don't know. He looks good. I like this Spider-Man. I'm quite happy with this Spider-Man. I don't think I need another fucking Spider-Man with an uglier fucking head. That is my rant on Spider-Man. I am sorry for anybody that I actually, you know what? No, I'm not. That was my fucking opinion. If that my opinion on fucking sploogey Spider-Man fucking bothered you, I don't know. Go fucking buy a toy. I don't know.
All right.
You know, when Aaron did his interview on a Punk with Toys channel, he often said, "Yeah, after the show, I have to go in there and tell Ted he fucking really shit the bed there." This is going to be one of those episodes.
It's probably going to be one of those, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, do you have some thoughts on any of that?
No, I think you thought it all for everybody.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at all the fucking comments in here. So many things that were not starred.
No, I was eating. Still am, technically.
Yeah.
Late dinner.
Sorry, the chat is making me laugh.
That should be our new slogan. Hello, dope.
Go buy a fucking toy. Jesus. Yeah, so look, I know there's going to be people who like this figure, and if you like it and it makes you happy, I sincerely hope you go get it, especially if you don't have a Spider-Man. I have like 10. I'm good. I'm chilling. I've already bought my definitive Spider-Man, so I don't know. Now, Aaron, a few years back, they re-released the PS4 Spider-Man figure, and there was a whole fiasco about that. So I want to say back in 2021, they released the original PS4 Marvel Legends Spider-Man, and I have that as well. I fucking love it. And then a couple years later, when we were in business, they re-released it, but they jacked up the price to like $34, and I'm pretty sure it came with like less than what it originally came with.
Yeah, pretty sure it just came with like an extra set of hands.
And I think at that time, you know, our message was this price is like disrespectful to the customers. So it's not something that we're going to dabble in. I know I said we weren't going to talk about price, but if this is an ignorant price, is this something we're going to carry? Are we going to carry it regardless of the price? Or is there a limit on, like, will it offend you? Like, oh, damn, that thing's fucking $50, $60 and no fucking way I'm going to fucking carry that. Or do you not care? You're like, whatever.
I mean, we treat it just like everything else. We're going to put it up for pre-order. If someone wants to buy it, it's there. If no one buys it, it goes into the abyss. I mean, that kind of goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the year. Going back to the basics. Stop. We're not going to order every single toy that comes out, or unless it's something worth having. But I mean, I'm gonna put it up there. I mean, the sucky part is, you're talking case counts. If one person buys it, you're buying the entire case. So there's that back end of it. But no, I mean, there's people out there who who probably wants it or desires it. Now, like I said, if it's over, I think $40 is going to be like the pushing point. It is going to suck to spend it, but okay, you got me. 40. Actually, it'd be my luck they do something stupid like $42.99.
Mhm.
Just to say, well, it's a little bit over 40, but it's not 45. So,
Yeah.
we'll have it up. But it's up to me. It's going to be up to them whether they want to buy it from us, or if they don't, then we won't.
Okay. I think that's fair. Yeah. No, man. I don't know. Look, if it's a reasonable price, like I said, I like those uh, bare naked thwipping hands.
Yeah, but
And
you gotta imagine. You got. I mean, we're talking about for you, like the
mhm.
point you made. If this figure is $40, you're paying $40 for a set of hands that you're going to use on something else. Unless, like I said, unless we start getting some more shots of the Spider-Man in motion, what it can do. Do we know for sure if it's pinless and all that? If it is, then okay, maybe we get some better movement out of some of the previous Spider-Mans they've done. But
So
I don't know.
the picture I have in the corner is Crouching Spider-Man, which is a pose that I think all of us Spider-Man collectors have been dying for since Marvel Legends started releasing Spider-Man. And even then, I don't know. I look at that picture and I don't necessarily trust it so much. I'm not a believer. Um, that and I, I wish she could be a little more up straight with it, but maybe I'm just asking for too much. Maybe I'm
I
being a crazy picky ass collector,
I
being a
mean,
whiny bitch on the internet.
the pose isn't horrible. Depending on. He's sitting on a rooftop, so he's clearly looking down at something. So obviously, you
Mhm,
gotta have that hunch.
mhm.
You're not gonna be sitting all straight back, like, yep. Let me see what's going on down there in the streets.
Like a dog. Like,
Yeah,
hmm,
that's what my dog does. I
okay,
don't know. If it can get into that pose, that's a good start.
yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Time will tell, and I think the longer they wait to announce this price, the worse things are going to be. But from my understanding, it's not even going to be solicited to us until like February. So I think we still got 2 or 3 more weeks of this. Right when it becomes old news, they're just going to come out of there swinging. Boom! Here's the price, and then everybody's going to be in an uproar all over again. But
Yeah.
closing thoughts on Spider-Man?
If you don't have a Spider-Man, it seems to be a good Spider-Man to have. If you want it more than if you want just the hands, I don't see it worth the price. It's gonna probably be one of those team up with somebody. You pay half, they pay half. They get the Spider-Man, you get the hands, or you get the splooge and they get everything else. I don't know.
Okay, imagine the guy hitting you up in the DMs, being like, "Hey, dude, you buying that Spider Man? Like, I'll throw it down on it. Like, I don't want anything, but I really want that splooge on the stand.
If you
You
pay
can keep the
half,
rest, man. I just want the fucking splooge on the stand." I'm like, I,
they paying halvesies. I'm not saying I'm not listening because I ain't trying to spend all that money.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna ship it to him. I'm not meeting him in a fucking parking lot to deliver it. It's just getting mailed to you
Could you
from a
imagine?
PO box address.
Like, hey, can you meet me at like the Walmart parking lot to sell this splooge?
Like, be right back, Jack. I gotta go buy my splooge real quick.
Oh man,
Maybe we should move on to something
yeah.
a little lighter. Um, so last week, MOTU Origins announced the Thundercats crossover, and actually, Aaron, I thought this one might excite you more than most things, because I
Indeed,
recall you being a really big Thundercats fan
I
back in
love
the day.
Thundercats, man. I don't know. I love the pictures that I saw, which is pretty much just those.
Hmm.
I get the crossovers that they're doing. The TMNT ones now. They're going in this direction. How much further do we gotta go? Like, what's next? You're gonna have Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, and GI Joe. Like, I don't know. I mean, if they're coming out with like, if this is the base set, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm gonna probably get them. I do. I mean, the Mumra looks probably the best one to me out of all of them currently. I don't know. I mean, it's just Fraggle Rock. Yeah, yeah. They should do that one too. I don't know. I'm tired of the crossovers. Getting
Okay.
kind of getting kind of tired of it.
That is fair. So while I'm not in love with all of this, I don't hate the idea actually at all because at least in my childhood, I wasn't a GI Joe Transformers guy. I was a He-Man Thundercats guy, and so there were plenty of times when I was a kid where He-Man and the Thundercats would team up, sometimes out of scale.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like the idea. I like this better than the Turtles. Um, but I think the one that I find most interesting is we're gonna come back to Lion-O. So this Mumra Skeletor. First of all, I absolutely hate the Skeletor. I
Mhm.
think that head looks ridiculous. I'm good on Skeletors, but they swap, and so they're like, I don't know. Maybe it's a ripoff, dude. It's like a 2-for-1, right? You're getting one figure, but it makes two figures. So you have to buy two to have Mumra and Skeletor, which I don't know. I think if you're collecting the Motu line, again, you probably have a Skeletor and it's what the fuck ever.
Mhm.
Um, but if you don't, I don't know. That seems kind of like a ripoff, especially seeing how this is obviously going to be in the more deluxe range.
Mhm.
There's a lot of pieces going on between the two of them. Um, and remember the whole Mossman fiasco. I mean, they charged
Right.
fucking $40 for that.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't. Well, do we know this? Well, first off, do we know if this is going to be 6 inches?
I assume this is just going to scale with all the other MOTU Origins figures. I mean, so I don't have one near me, but it's more 5.5, I believe.
Okay.
So it's not like a
Not
112.
not a true 112, 112
Yeah,
or 118th. Yeah. Kind of
yeah.
in the middle. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I just don't want to buy two of those. If I were to do it, I mean, they're not horrible. I'm not saying that like, oh my god, these are the worst things ever. But I'm not saying, oh my god, these are the greatest. They definitely look interesting.
hmm
I, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like you should have left Thundercats alone.
So okay, look, as I'm not the most diehard Thundercats guy, right? I didn't buy any of the Super 7 shit. Um, but if I was a Thundercats traditionalist, I would certainly be excited about this because Super 7 did such a bad job overall with the quality and the price of those figures. It's nice to have something in the $18 range
Mhm.
where I can get some Thundercats. And for the most part, like, yeah, there's some weird crossover stuff here. So this Cringer action, I don't, I'm not necessarily a fan of this. I like it, but you also got to remember the pop and swap kind of features to this as well.
Mhm.
So there are pieces from these that you can take and you can put on all your other figures, and that's awesome. But if I were a Thundercats traditionalist, man, I would probably be on board with a more reasonable priced, good looking Thundercats figure. I wish there were more.
Mhm.
So only having Lion-O, Chitara, and then
I
the
mean,
Mumra.
I feel like this is a test the waters type thing. If this is gonna work, then obviously at some point you figure they're gonna have to do Wily Kit, Wily Cat, Panthro, Chitara, not Chitara, what's his name? I can't remember his name. The other dumbass.
I don't fucking remember. I don't know.
Anyway, you get what I'm saying. If this does well, they're gonna probably go through and do the rest. But I would be curious on what they would do with Wile E. Kit and Wile E. Cat and a MOTU crossover, though.
Yeah. I already see them trying to pair up like Panthro with Man at Arms or some fucking stupid shit like that. Also, at the same time, it could be a good excuse to re-release some MOTU figures and just put them in some different styled armor. You know, I would not be surprised if they did something like that. This is my hope for the line overall, Aaron, and this is me being greedy. So we have 2 play sets so far from MOTU Origins. You know, we got Castle Grayskull and we got Snake Mountain. Both of those fucking awesome. I love them to death. I'm very happy they're a part of my collection. I freaked out as a collector when you know, they were announced. So they were both things I needed to get. When I was a kid, there was a Thundercats play set. It was Mumra's Tomb.
Right.
And Mumra's Tomb had a nice play feature. So you had Old Man Mummy Mumra, which was a beautiful figure, but terrible. Like it was like 3 points of articulation. His head moved and his arms went up and down, and that was it. He's just a fucking brick outside of that. But regular sized or full sized Mumra, I don't know the fucking term for when he transforms. What we're looking at on the screen, that version of Mumra, there was also a separate figure for that, and his eyes would light up, and it was fucking sweet. Well, this Tomb play set had a play feature where you open the tomb door, and you can have this full size Mumra on one side, a back end, and the Mummy Mumra on the front side, and you can just turn the wheel. Close the door, turn the wheel, boom. It's like he transformed, dude. It was the coolest play feature ever. And if I was going to get anything from this fucking crossover, I would love a Mumra's Tomb play set with that feature again, because that was sweet. The amount of cool stuff I did with that, you know, you could throw one of your action figures into the tomb and then just turn that wheel and boom, open the door, he disappeared. It's almost like you're a magician, dude. You would freak other kids out that didn't know about it. I'd be like, oh yeah, put your toy in there. Like, oops, it's gone now. Don't know what happened to it. Gone forever. Sorry. It was
ass kicked.
Yeah.
Toy back.
Yeah, I was the perfect candidate for such a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. I think if you're a Thundercats fan, I think this is a win for you. I think if you're a fan of the MOTU Origins line and you're looking to expand or looking to customize or add parts, I think this is a win for you. I think if you're just a casual collector, maybe it's not for you, and I think that's okay.
Trust Screamer says this isn't much of a merge of lines like the Turtles. I mean, I guess for at least these figures currently, I guess you're right. I mean, you see a little bit of the He-Man with I mean, that's about it. I mean, the Mumra is probably the biggest one you see.
Well, this is what I wanted to look at actually, and I forgot about it. So what I think is interesting about this, and it won't let me zoom in. If you look at the accessories with this, there's a separate hairpiece here, and it looks like that. Oh, I can't zoom in. Oh my god, too close. It looks like that pegs in kind of in the back. So this is, and now it won't let me zoom out. It looks like you can take off the hair and then port a new hairpiece on, and the Lion-O has something similar, I think. Yeah. So I think you can remove Lion-O's hair and port this hair on. So I think this is supposed to be like a Tila crossover thing. I don't know.
So you say I could put Lionel's hair on Chitara's body?
Theoretically, yes. Yes, you could turn.
Have to happen.
Yeah, so you could take this hair off and theoretically put the red hair on. You could turn Chitara into a redhead, dude. I think that's what that looks like to me. I might be wrong. That's what it looks like to me. So
See,
instead of alternate heads, you're getting alternate hair pieces.
unenhanced, unenhanced.
So, yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Hmm.
I mean, it's different. Not too many not too many companies do something like that. So I guess kudos to you for doing something different.
The chat is telling us there's no way in hell we can do that. Look at them shitting on our fucking parade, dude.
I know, right?
God damn.
Like,
Let us waste our money on it and then be disappointed, okay? Don't fucking come in here and disappoint us now.
the carpet doesn't match the drapes. Exactly the point, Stacy. So you get it. Tight, with enough duct tape, anything was possible.
That's right.
I got tons of duct tape, bro.
Do you have closing thoughts on Thundercats MOTU?
50-50, man. Like I said, I mean, I want to get it because I said I love Thundercats. I just don't know if this is enough to really reel me in. I just don't know.
I don't know. I think these things are going to move, especially from the Thundercats people. The Thundercats people have been getting screwed over for years. I think this is a big win for them. I'm not one of those people, so I guess I can't really speak for them. That is just my opinion. I think that's a big win for Thundercats fans. If you are a Thundercats fan and you don't agree, please tell me how I'm wrong here.
Hold on a second.
Okay. And Aaron's gone just like that. I bet he went to go get one of his action figures to show off. I'm just going to hit the chat roll. Oh, you're back.
Nah, the boy wanted to say goodnight.
Oh, okay. That's cute. That's allowed. We'll allow that.
Yes. I do like Daredevil's mentioned that the Thundercats redone in a modern samurai look. That would be dope.
Yeah. Apparently Cutthroat Comics is making fun of us on Facebook. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Somebody has to do it, right? Doing God's work. Any other thoughts on this before we move on?
No.
Cool. Well, Aaron, it's time for a chat break. Those people got fired up. We fired them up.
It's a lot there.
Yeah, I know.
Did that one already. Mr. Wonderful, using his 4-month membership chat. Super chat, please deliver me a Bills win, and how about Valver's Wave 5? Well, the Bills are driving. It's possible. Minute 45. Oh, wait. Nope, they lost.
Nope, it's over. Sorry.
Nope, over.
Keep praying.
We're still waiting on that to ship in. So you'll know, we'll know, everybody will know. You know. Just a screamer with the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Giant effing splooge club. This is quality entertainment. We only provide the best to our viewers here on the YouTubes.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil Dave, you mean I don't have to make splooge out of hot glue anymore? Nope. Just gotta buy a Spider-Man.
You can spend $34.99 to $59.99 and get some in a box.
Thor says, well, there's a question of the day. How many versions of Peter Parker Spider-Man are we gonna get? The Spider-Man No Way Home was the best, besides the neck articulation. But as for me, I don't know. Spider-Man be hot right now.
I'm good on Spider-Man. So, God damn, I love this thing. This is the second release of Scarlet Spider. I have the original. Oh shit, maybe I sold it. The only Scarlet Spider I own. But goddamn, look at those fucking webbings, dude. this motherfucker is just a work of fucking art. Just swinging away, dude.
Swinging away.
I can pose these. Sorry, I'll gush on that all day.
Stacy Hatch with the burn says, you heard it here first. Ted don't like that head.
I don't like that head.
Nope.
Not gummy enough.
Northern Nomad, I never cared for oversized eyes on McFarlane Spider-Man faces, to be honest.
They just always got bigger. Like, once he could get away with it, he was just like, oh, how far can I do this? Like, he was fucking trolling people. Not that Todd McFarlane would fucking troll people or anything.
No, never.
Not Daddy Todd.
Not at all. Mr. Wonderful, I hate to tell you, bro, but Kansas City's going to the Super Bowl. Speaking of Mr. Wonderful, that head and face looks like some third-party knockoff made it.
It's not good.
Also follows up with, he looks like the figure of someone in boot camp who had his ass handed to him for being an ass kicker and a narc.
Yeah. Look, if you're going to buy that figure, at least take that Peter Parker head and just put it on a figure that's just always going to get beat up. That's what you do with it.
Cobweb, how's it going, man? He says, Spider Splooge does whatever Spider Splooge does. Splooge is here, Splooge is there. Look at Splooges everywhere. Hey there, here comes the Spider Splooge.
Damn, dude, you went all out on that one.
I did. I mean, you can't just not do the song.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do not half-ass it.
Okay.
Daredevil Dave, who doesn't want Splooge on a stand? Don't know. Well, we know Thanos Copper does.
Oh yeah, no, Thanos Copter. Like I said, if the price is right, that baby's gonna shine in a lot of pictures. Probably his next Professor Xavier Magneto photo or Fisto.
Who knows? Kaiju Kitty, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you.
Hello.
It says, Ted, point to the Splooge and tell us where it hurt you.
It's all over here.
Over there, yeah.
It's over here.
I hate that.
Right there.
Always gets right here.
Yeah.
Mike Fee, how's it going? Good to see you. And Figure Fight Club, what's up, man?
What's up, Bobby? Good to see you, bud.
And then Fake Fan Samurai, watch the hands won't work with other Spider-Man figures.
Yeah, it'll only work with maximum figures.
Probably.
Daredevil new tooling.
Stanley says, not a true believer. Get bit. Excelsior.
Where's Quentin at? We need Quentin to come in here and read the Stanley chats for us.
Oh, there's so much in here.
Damn. I know. This is why we take chat breaks. It's fine. We're good on time. We're halfway through the show.
Stacy says, I'm going half in on the Splooge. Bet.
We'll see you on the playground.
HGC says, I'm all in for these crossover figs to scale with my Origins and my OG MOTU. The original Thundercat figs are not great, and no way I'm getting Super 7 crap. Yeah. And then follows up with, bro, I've got like 5 Skeletors. Just going to do a Mumra, put a Skeletor head on one of my WWE MOTU dudes.
Yeah, so that Skeletor skull by itself is pretty cool because the hood comes off and it is just kind of its own skull. So theoretically, you could use it if you have the glow-in-the-dark skeletons or some sort of just custom army builder figure that you've made out of fodder or something. I think there's still good uses for it. I just don't see any of us MOTU Origins collectors using that Skeletor as Skeletor.
Daredevil Dave, if anybody knows what a Moss Man fiasco looks like, That guy right there.
Every day is a Mossman fiasco for me.
HGC says you can swap parts to make your Thunder Cato look more original. That's a cool addition.
Mm-hmm.
The Mossman fiascos are destroyed bathrooms and missing.
Spot on.
It also says the Sword of Omens looks pretty dope. That means
Oh yeah, it does look good.
it's a good selling point. It's probably like the only thing that's really gonna like make the sale for that one.
Yeah.
It says I'm still getting these figures. I'm marking out. Well, we'll let you know when they go up. Trusted Screamer says this may be more of a cheat to make Thundercat figures from under Super 7 by the way of crossover.
Lie, cheat, and steal, right?
Yeah.
Look, Mattel will do it better.
Probably. Dave says F Facebook coming in front of you guys in real life.
The way it should be.
I appreciate it. And HCC once again, using his 3-month member chat. Well, Hello Dope carried the MOTU Thundercat figures. I know Mattel has been yanking your chains with the Turtle MOTU figs. Happy to order. I mean, I'll order them. If they send it, I'd be very happy. So I mean, I'll let you know as soon as since it goes up. Or you'll know because you get an email.
Mm-hmm.
Rollkeeper using his 4-month member chat. Ted, Aaron, this is not goodbye, but I'm going back to work. I might not be here every Sunday, but I'll catch the replays.
Oh, that's sad.
It is.
Who's going to be first?
I mean, he'll probably still be first. Just they're not going to be there.
Sad.
Yeah, EJO. Todd is cool. Plenty of other companies are way shadier.
I was just more commenting on Todd as an artist, which again, I don't have any gripes with Todd McFarlane art. I just didn't prefer his Spider-Man. Just personal opinion.
And then we got our good friend Shane. Good evening. Good to see you, man.
Good evening. Hello.
Hello. It's me. All right, that's all.
Oh boy. Man, that hour flew by quick. So, big hype from McFarlane, dude. I guess. I don't know. You might know more about this, Buzz, than I do because I don't pay attention to any McFarlane stuff. So I'm gonna bring this up, but it's not my bag. So, what? Oh, man, there we go.
I mean, is this my bag? I just saw it.
Well, I don't know. You said there was a lot of hype around this. Power Girl? Is that her name?
Yeah. I mean, she's basically sold out everywhere at this point.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't even think we can order it anymore. Like, I tried to order it. It's like, nope. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was just resolicited to us the other day.
Mm-hmm. Nobody, none of our distributors that we can order through says that I can order it.
That's interesting.
It all says pre-sold out.
That's wild. Now, I do like this Captain Cold figure. Again, I don't like the McFarlane scale because it doesn't go with anything else, so it's just kind of awkward. But I do think that is a cool looking figure, and Power Girl does look good. Again, time will tell what they look like in the package. I don't really give two craps about the Green Lantern figure, but I don't know. Maybe the chat can explain why this is sold out so quickly because I don't understand the hype around it. So
I don't follow much DC, so couldn't tell you. I was going through like, oh, this looks cool. Like I was looking at the Captain Freeze because I was looking at his Platinum edition, and it comes like with that like kind of blue face. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty sweet. And then I'm like, well, I'll just order the whole thing, and it goes, sorry, you can get 2 of the 3, you can't have all 4. or all
Well,
three.
didn't the email solicitation also say there was a platinum of the Power Girl?
Yeah, each one has a platinum edition.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be wild, dude.
I mean, that's what sucks about how he does stuff now. Like, pretty much everything comes with a like platinums are becoming so regular that it's taken away the the attraction of it being a platinum.
Mhm.
Like, I hate to bring up like the Funko stuff, but like Funko nailed their chases. Like theirs is like one. It used to be 1 in 6. Now it's 1 in. We'll figure it out when we decide to stop production.
Mhm.
You made chases like hard to get. McFarlane saying, "Well, I'm just gonna make a platinum just as easy as getting the regular figure. I'm just not gonna make a whole bunch of platinums."
It's weird. I don't know. Because you have the gold label stuff too. So you have basic figure, then you have gold label, which honestly, the gold label just feels like it's a gold label slapped on the box,
Yeah.
and it's just a regular figure, but it's a gold label. Because you can see those everywhere too. Everywhere you go, just
Oh yeah.
fucking gold label this. I think the Batman hazmat suit figure. Now he lit up, and that was cool. But it was still kind of just a silly looking figure to have. That was gold label. Um, and Yeah, I don't know. We got a whole case of platinums not too long ago, right?
Yeah, it was
Like every single figure in there was platinum, and I was like, why? Why?
because no one cares about the retro one.
And then somebody had ordered a regular figure and gotten a platinum from us instead, and then they were like, "Yo, I don't want this. I don't want this. Take it
Yeah,
back."
it's funny because like if I like when it comes to McFarlane stuff, like if I get it, I don't look in the box. I'll have my son like pick it out, like pull one out, and whoever his name is next on the list, that's what you're gonna get. And I was like, oh, and it's a person who's bought multiple things from us. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. He'll probably love getting this. It's on its way back to me right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. And Fig Fan Samurai clarified this for me. Gold label is store exclusive, which that makes a lot more sense. Also explains why we've never gotten a gold label figure. So
Yeah.
thank you for clarifying. Again, I am so far from a McFarlane guy. Honestly, we wouldn't carry it if Aaron didn't force me to. So
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. It's one of those kind of hit and misses, man. Like when you don't carry, you get the message of, oh, well, why aren't you carrying McFarlane? I don't know. Like they got that question a couple like a couple months ago. Like, why don't we carry? Why aren't we doing the Star Wars stuff? Like, I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
mhm.
Like, well, I think it's the Ahsoka one. Like, I think we finally got rid of most of it. It got all of it now. Some of the other stuff that we've had, it just doesn't do well for us. So I don't wanna sit on it and then it just collects dust and then I gotta put it at $5 just to move it. So no, hard pass. Now, I mean, if it's something cool, sure.
Sounds cool, man. Let's go.
We like cool stuff.
Look, I know there are diehard McFarlane fans out there, and I support all of y'all. Um, I think it's just hard. I don't know. It's frustrating for me as a person who one doesn't necessarily care for the figures. Again, out of scale for me. But then on the flip side of that, like they don't move.
Mhm.
Sometimes they move. Sometimes they'll be gone in a day. That Captain Carrot from last year, dude.
Oh man,
Oh
like
yeah,
gone.
fuck, dude. I wish I had like 20 cases of that guy. Holy
Yeah,
crap. But Bad
yeah.
Zorro and Bizarro,
Mm-mm.
fuck, dude. I had to fucking beg people to take that shit. I'm like, please take this away, please. We got so many of them.
I'll give you money to take it.
Yeah, yeah. Like, take this figure. I'll give you $5. Here you go. There you go. Have a great day. Um, Okay. Well, any final thoughts on this McFarlane wave? I know there's some stuff in the chat that's going to expand on this. Maybe we should just pull that up now while we're on the subject, right?
Sure.
Let me find it. So the Titan says he's thinking Power Girl is sold out because Toddy Mac is running short on the wave. And Robert says Power Girl is more popular than people realize.
I mean, that I could believe. I mean, I'm talking like I got the email saying, "Hey, this is going out for pre-order," and then I mean, I was sitting on my phone, so like I went there instantly, gone, like gone. Can't even do anything. I can't even like back up pre-order it just in case like they don't oversell it. Like it's gone.
That's wild. Fig fan Samurai also chimes in and said Todd doesn't seem to produce a large number of his female characters, so they seem to sell out super fast. This feels like Wonder Woman 2.0. I don't think we've ever had a female figure in stock, at least from the DC Multiverse line. We've had plenty from other McFarlane waves, but I don't think we've ever had a female in the Multiverse line. So it's good to know. Like, if they're going to be short and fucking sell out super fast, then that's something I think we'd want to be on in the future.
By all the ladies. Okay.
Mama said pop you out. He says Todd doesn't make a lot of popular female figures. It's usually obscure variants. So anytime one goes, people go nuts. Starfire, Wonder Woman, now Power Girl.
I mean, but I mean, Starfire. I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I saw a Starfire in a McFarlane wave. So I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Wonder Woman. I feel like he uses her everywhere across all of his lines to some degree.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing one. Maybe it's because we have the retro line and there was Wonder Woman in there, so now we're thinking we see Wonder Woman all the time. And then he adds with Supergirl was Target exclusive, and that got bought up quick too.
Not in this wave.
No, he's talking about just previous.
Previous. Okay.
Yeah. And then Cutthroat Comics Chris says Power Girl rocks.
Guess that answers the question.
Yeah.
Rocks.
So this is a situation of where we want to sell it, but we currently can't. So that's a bummer. That's a real bummer, especially if it's like a hot one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to keep that in mind in the future.
I mean, so even the platinum, even her platinum even looks cool.
Yeah. I didn't look at the pictures. It doesn't excite me, but I see why it would get people excited. I mean, it is a good looking figure, at least in the solicitation pictures. So, Robert. Cool. Any final thoughts on McFarlane?
Like I said, man, I would love to be able to get that Power Girl. Because I mean, when I saw it, I knew instantly that was going to be a hot one, but obviously can't do it. But Captain Cold, he's there up for pre-order. Go get it.
Okay, well that's good. We have part of the wave. Awesome. Cool. Well, we're gonna move on to Diamond. So about 2 weeks ago, you and I made our first like real pre-recorded video about the initial Diamond situation, and a lot of people have covered this, mainly in the comic world. A lot of the news is coming from the comic people. Honestly, I don't see a lot of toy people really talking about this yet, but I think it's because it's not hurting us yet. Anyway, if you want to get kind of filled in on the initial situation, I encourage you to go watch that video that we produced a couple weeks ago. But I kind of want to talk about these emails that we've been getting from Diamond, Aaron. So I took one of them personally at first. I was like, is Diamond yelling at me? Because we get this email, and we got like two like back to back. We got one that's like oh hey, here's some things that people keep asking us. Here's the frequently asked questions list. And then another one that said, hey, stop listening to people on the internet. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And I was like, are you referring to me? Talking about me, dude?
I'm
Because
pretty sure I know what chapter 11 means. So
yeah,
yes, you're not talking about me.
it was really passive aggressive. Like, if you want to know the truth, you need to come talk to us. And we are fine, okay? So what Diamond has said recently is one, stop listening to the assholes on the internet. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, Aaron. They don't know.
Well, I'm like, I guess I'm gonna stop listening because Diamond said so.
Yeah, absolutely. Stop doing that. They also said everything's fine. They have financial backing from JP Morgan Chase. So it's fine. They're gonna say, hey, we're doing the chapter 11 thing. JP Morgan Chase, they're pouring money on us while we figure things out. And until then, everything's fine. Are you going to a New York Toy Fair? You know, come see us, right? Um so so there's that. One of the questions in the frequently asked question thing, it made me laugh because one of the comic book complaints out there are that Diamond has kind of left some of these smaller publishing companies holding the bag. Like I think it's Penguin, they're out like 9.2 million because of this. So like Diamond's kind of not paying people what they owe. But in the frequently asked questions, one of the questions is, well, since Diamond, since you filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, does that mean I no longer have to pay you for the goods and services you are providing me? And that question made me laugh because the answer was like, absolutely not. You should continue to keep paying us, keep sending us money. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, how many fuckers were getting a Diamond invoice? And they were like, well, I'm not going to pay them. They're going to be gone in a couple months anyway, right? And they're like, no, 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 no. Don't do that. We need money right now. We're selling things off. We need your money.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like you can play the fiddle any style you want. At the end of the day, this is a huge red flag right now saying we're not okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't believe me and how this game works, go ask Sears. Sears played the same game, and look at where they are. I think at one point they had over 300 stores in the United States. They are down to like 30. Okay, this been great. Congratulations, you got Chase to back you and give you some money. But guess what happens when Chase gives you money? They want their money back. And if you can't pay their money back, Chase is going to own you. Like I said, we in that initial video, we talked about stuff that they were selling off. A lot of stuff was comic related. I mean, they did officially say that Diamond Select has been up for sale. So that is a part of their toy line that is, been sold. Well, that's just a portion of the things they do. This is the writing on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. You're hearing it right now. If Diamond don't get their shit together, they're not going to survive this. I don't care what that email says. I've worked for a company that played this same game. You play face to keep your employees happier for the moment before you all give them the little pink slips that says, sorry, we're closing business. Here's your little severance package or whatever we're offering you for all of our tenured people, but you got to go. That's what's gonna happen. It may not be tomorrow. It may not even be at the end of this year. Hell, I mean, if they don't figure it out, they might not even make it to the end of the year. I don't even know. This is not a we're okay conversation. This is a we're playing face to let you guys think that we're okay. This is no. No, this is not good.
And like, I don't think you and I are rooting for Diamond to fall like some people, but they did say in that last email that Image is out, so they're shipping whatever was left, and then they're canceling all these other orders. I have heard from people on the internet that I'm not supposed to listen to, that comic retailers, like the literal comic book stores, are in a real jam because of this, to the point where they're not getting any new product in,
Yeah.
and they're currently forced to just kind of sell older stuff, which is not the business model you necessarily want to be in when you're a comic book shop. And I've also heard stories that what's his name, Jeppy, the owner of Diamond, the founder of Diamond, the man who created it all, he's an old man and he's looking to get out. So maybe he's just trying to sell the whole thing off altogether. But again, this is hurting retailers. This is hurting small publishers. It's gonna hurt us if Diamond goes out, because then it's one less option for us, and once again, somebody else has a monopoly over us. But it hurts a lot of people. There's nobody that can currently pick up what Diamond is doing. There is Lunar out there, but they, I don't know if they're just not in the position to yet, or not interested in doing what Diamond does. So, um, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a scary time to be a collector of things.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying like if Diamond goes out, we're gonna die, but it's certainly gonna limit our Marvel Legends, our MOTUs, our WWE figures quite a bit.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be a good kick in the nuts.
It's-
Because that's the basic bread. That's what we lure you in with, and then we convert you into other things
Exactly.
like RoboForce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got you there.
um,
We did it.
um, I saw you star something in the chat there. Do you want to pull that up?
Iodine says, does McFarlane pick up Diamond Select? No idea.
It'd be interesting, but I don't know if that's what Todd wants to do either. I think he certainly has the money. Well, I don't know. Does he? Do you think he has the money for it? I mean, that's probably $500 million, maybe. I don't know what Diamond's worth, but it's probably worth quite a bit.
Well, I mean, if I'm hurting for money, I'm pretty sure the idea becomes, we'll take just about anything right now. I mean, I don't know. What I think the better question is, could he do it? Probably. Does he want to do it? Who knows?
I'm just gonna, play around here. Honestly, if that was something Todd wanted to do, I think Todd would be a good guy for it. He's a man who knows comics and toys and distribution. Like, he'd probably just put somebody else in charge of it, of course, but I don't know. Like, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it if Todd fucking swooped that shit up. Yeah.
Ed says, do you think other toy stores that are big and bad would go into being a wholesaler for action figures? Wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, I don't know if they can handle that either, because
I mean, they would have to completely change their model.
Yeah, because they have their stuff shipped in directly and it takes forever in some cases. So on the flip side, so I know Ed knows this, but other people may not. So you guys go to Entertainment Earth sometimes to buy toys, right? They're one of the big 2 or 3 online toy retailers that one would go to. Entertainment Earth is just a front for their wholesale business. So Entertainment Earth is like a very small, tiny storefront with a very big wholesaler back end. And that's who we would have to rely on to buy all of our product if Diamond was no longer available to us. The problem with EE is just like, they don't always offer y'all the best deals. They definitely don't offer us the best deals. In a lot of cases, by the time we pay shipping on a case, we're making maybe $2 off the whole thing. So we try to avoid EE unless it is kind of like a lure a new customer in thing. Like, oh yeah, I would come shop with you guys if you had these wrestling figures. So we'll buy those wrestling figures because we can get it there. That person comes in, they buy some wrestling figures, and they start buying other things. And that's kind of the point there. But going through EE's back end is not always the best deal for us. I don't know if Big Bad could do that. I don't know. Like Aaron said, I don't know if they're set up for that. They would have to change a lot, right? I mean, again, you're shipping your own shit over here.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's a lot of stuff to ship. I don't know how EE does it. I don't know how they get their stuff, but do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, no. No.
No. Fair enough. Fair enough. But again, ultimately we want Diamond to survive. Maybe not be dicks to the people in the comic world, but don't die. Pass the business on, fucking sell it. Put it in somebody else's hands. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would just I don't know. We have to wait and see. Have to wait and see.
Time will ultimately tell the story. I mean, you just got into bed. You got into bed with J.P. Morgan and Chase, and that's like the mafia, man. You don't pay up. They taking you out by the ankles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna do our last chat break here. So if you got something to say, now is the time to say it. Let's go through it.
Not a lot here, but okay.
We went through a lot of it already.
Yeah, we did. Daredevil Dave, Spider-Man art, Steven Butler, or Eric Larson.
I'm an Eric Larson guy. For Spider-Man, though, I'm more Mark Bagley and Ryan Stegman, but
Ryan Stegman does some good stuff, man.
Fucking beautiful, man. He killed it on Superior Spider-Man, and he killed it on it wasn't Savage Wolverine. I don't know. It was it was that stupid Wolverine story. No, it was the Wolverine where he lost his healing power, like again, and had to wear like an armor suit and was fucking shooting people with guns because, if he pulled his claws, his hand got infected.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's still a beautiful Wolverine, minus the stupid armor that he had.
Patrick, do you guys get Joy Toy through Diamond? Sure do. So yeah, but they're fine though. They're fine.
They're fine. They have Chase with them.
They got Chase.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't stop paying Diamond, okay?
Exactly.
And stop listening to people on the internet saying they're not fine.
Yeah, because they don't know nothing.
They're idiots. The only thing you should listen to is anything that comes directly from the Diamond email.
That's right. That's the truth.
That is the real. That's where the real story is.
That's the gospel.
Because Diamond has our best interest in mind, not the comic book nerds on the internet.
Idon says AWOL just gotten into Diamond last year too. Kind of sucks for them. Yeah,
it does. It really does.
Well, I'm pretty sure Valiverse is dealing with them too.
Yeah, I don't know how. I think Bobby was trying to get out of the comics game in general. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. But but it does suck for AWOC fans because I don't know if anything had come out since issue 5. I assume something has. I haven't caught up on it, but those first 5 issues were great. And again, that's the company that this hurts. People trying to get stuff out, especially for like a toy line to build lore and shit. It really just, I don't know. I'd be curious how Spiro is handling that. I would love to hear about it. But if Abby's still here, you're gonna have Spiro on. You're gonna have Jason on there. Ask him about that for me.
Yep.
I would love to hear how that's gonna affect him.
I also follows up with a local comic shop, a local shop here in town uses E to get a lot of their new stuff, and yeah, pricing ends up not being great compared to most online retailers. I mean, that's why we ultimately, I don't want to say we left them. We broke up for a little bit. We went separate ways. But you know, by the time like the amount of stuff like they do tier pricing. So if you are buying like the onesie twosie, you know, you're not making anything. By the time you pay for shipping, and then you pay for like we put it on the site, and then all of the fees from like credit card processing gets done. You break even, or you're losing like $1 or $2. So it's not worth it unless you're buying multiple cases. Like the Jada Toy thing is a safe haven. Like they usually do really well, except for you, Redkin. We're looking at you. Where you know when you bought like we bought like 13 cases of like Cammy, and she sold out within like days. So it's hit and miss, and when you do it, I just don't like the way they have their tiers set up because you have to buy so much in order to get a good price break. Like it's not set up for the smaller mom and pop shops. It's more set up for like the brick and mortar, because you're buying to fill shelf space, not a space that you have in your home, or a small little warehouse that you're using to hold stuff. So I don't know. I know they've been looking into they were looking into changing some stuff. Hopefully they're wrapping that idea up so they can draw more retailers back in. I just don't know. Mr. Wonderful says that issue 5 is supposed to come out this month.
Now, I want to say Jason had been doing these digitally, and that is how I read them. So, but I don't know if that's a profitable venture or not.
And then Figure Fight Club says, yeah, Spiro will be on Friday.
All right, so be sure to go tune in to Figure Fight Club this Friday, as he is joined by Jason from Spiro, and I assume maybe some people from the Spiro clan.
Yeah, I'm off. Actually, I'm not off. I'll be off by 5, by 5:30. So I should be able to tune in, catch a view.
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear what he has to say about that. Cool. That's it for the chat.
That's it for the chat, man.
All right, Aaron, we have been fired up on this episode. We laughed, we cried, I cursed quite a bit, offended your wife, ruined your child's future.
Oh boy.
Overall, a good time was had by all. Aaron, what would you like to promote?
It is almost February, so new stuff should hopefully be coming in. The Biker Mice should be landing soon. Waiting on Valiverse. Fatrid, I'm looking at you when I say this. We are still supposed to get in Joy Toy in February, so don't worry. It's supposed to be coming. I'm using the word supposed to. Keep that in mind. Other than that, tune in every Sunday where we do things. We're still creating videos and shorts, as you guys have seen, kind of get the YouTubes on our side, but buy a toy, buy your kid a toy, buy your neighbor a toy, buy your dog a toy. Buy toys because it's cool.
Yeah. Buy some dang toys. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. Somebody ordered some crates. There's a few crates left in the store. So once they're gone, this time they're really gone forever. So if you need more hella dope crates, do that. Cool. So Aaron, we're making some appearances this month in a couple of weeks. I want to say February 17th. That was the day, or maybe it was the 19th. I don't know. You switched it up on me. It's a Wednesday.
Yeah,
So I think it's February 19th. We will be hanging out on Modern Toy Fair's channel. They go live Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. So when you're done watching the 3POA, you can hop on over there and we'll be hanging out with them, talking some action figures. I'm doing a recording with Legend Series this week to talk about literally some action figures. So I'm very excited about that. I don't know when that'll air, but just gonna hang out and talk about my favorite things. And yeah, next week, no guest. It's just you're stuck with me and Aaron again. Sorry about your damn luck. And in 2 weeks, February 25th, we will be hanging out with Ed and Travis on the Toy Elite channel on Action Figs YouTube channel. So if you're not a subscriber to that, go subscribe to that channel right now. They go live every Tuesday at 9-ish. I don't know, 9:05, 9:15, whenever the fuck they turn the thing on, I guess.
8.
Yeah, I don't know. 9-ish. You just go subscribe and turn on the notification, and then your phone will tell you when it's time to tune in there. And Aaron, I gotta say, they've really kind of found their way on that show. They're doing really well lately. So it is definitely a show you want to watch. And outside of that, go buy some toys.
Buy some toys.
Just go buy some fucking toys. All right. See you all next week. Love you all. Goodbye.